Well, US President Donald Trump has once again called off the planned heavy strikes on Iran, saying he had received requests from Gulf countries as well as Iran itself. Now, Trump announced the conditions to stop the military strikes. In a post on Truth Social, Trump said that the US was locked and loaded for an unprecedented strike against Iran. However, at the request of Iran and regional partners, he cancelled the attack upon reaching a temporary deal. Trump said that deal requires immediate and complete opening of the Strait of Hormuz and a total end to Iran's nuclear threat. He added that Israel was committed to pause actions to rapidly finalize this deal. Earlier, US and Israel were reportedly preparing new heavy strikes on Iran, being dubbed as the harshest bombing campaign ever. The US military had plans involving strikes on Iranian energy facilities, including power plants and oil refineries. The military action included Israel coordinating with US, according to an Axios report. The proposed bombing campaign was aimed at pressuring Iran to accept US terms in negotiations. Earlier, Iranian lawmaker Hassan Kaskavi claimed that the US was sending contradictory signals. In a post on X, Kaskavi wrote that US was deceiving Iran by pursuing back-channel contacts while publicly warning of possible military action against it. He further said that Tehran's arrangement on passage through the Strait of Hormuz is the only option on the table. Meanwhile, US embassies in capitals across West Asia warned their citizens to beware of unforeseen escalation in the regional conflict and urged them to be ready to leave. The warnings, posted online by US embassies in Bahrain, Egypt, Iraq, Israel, Jordan, Kuwait, Lebanon, Oman, Qatar, Saudi Arabia and the UAE. While Iran, which has already prepared a response, has accused the US of escalating tensions. Head of Iran's military central command, Ali Abdullahi, warned countries in the region against cooperating with Washington during the ongoing conflict, adding that any country serving as defensive shield for an aggressive America will be engulfed by the flames of war. Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi held separate phone calls with his Turkish and Saudi counterparts, as well as Pakistan's army chief. Araghchi has warned that Iran would respond forcefully to any further American aggression, while he had previously warned that Iran's defense strategy would be an eye-for-an-eye response against any attacks on its infrastructure. Iran's Fars said that potential Iranian counterattack would target Gulf energy sites, including Gawahar oil field in Saudi Arabia, Ruwais refinery and Zakum oil field in the UAE, North Ghadar oil field and Ras Laffan LNG facilities in Qatar, Burgan oil field in Kuwait, Al-Mihaj facilities in Bahrain, and Leviathan and Tamar gas fields located in Israel. According to reports, there is growing discord within the US administration over how to handle the Iran conflict. Earlier this week, NBC News reported that Trump erupted in anger during a White House meeting, expressing his frustration over limited available options to end the war. Well, a recent poll released by US media suggested that about two-thirds of Americans believe the conflict with Iran is not worthwhile, while only about one-third consider it worthwhile, which is the lowest approval rating since the war began. On Thursday, former US Defense Secretary Leon Panetta warned that the US is mired in an unwinnable war in Iran.